Ontario PD is monitoring my phone use under the fake sun. And this is exactly what I'm going to put as a highlight while they fly right over. And understand they're flying right over the scientific phenomenon where the fake sun is still present in the afternoon. Remember, they were gang stalking at 10:30 in the morning. This is the fake sun at the same location. And they're flying over while they are aware of what it is that I'm capturing, which is screenshots showing their engagement in witchcraft, which is exactly what this is. Okay, Mike Lorenz, just like I was stating, so I'll go ahead and state it in this video evidence, which is going to be regarding the disbanding of the demon-possessed agency, the Ontario Police Department. This is Impossible Light. This is the identification of gang stalkers that live in a facilitating venue. This is in the shade. You're seeing the shadow of the bushels in the shade. My shadow appearing in the shade on the ground. These are all gang stalkers they're monitoring. This is Impossible Light that's on the sidewalk. And so is the Ontario Police. And so are the people while you drive Impossible Light across the brick wall. Let me get them because they're going to federal prison. Let me just get that real quick. But the entity is flying directly over the apartment with simultaneity to the operation of my communication device. Impossible Light on the floor. Her shadow's appearing in the shade. She's light activity as she opens and closes the door, and that's federal prison with the Ontario Police Department. That's also malice while the people live at the venue, and all they're doing is engaging in what is the ongoing demonic P.O.C. Impossible Light is in the parking lot. This is all Impossible Light that she drove in monitoring, okay? Sun that would be at the same property where I'm showing you the sunrise at 7:18. You're looking at the fake sun more advanced than it is when I'm inside of the apartment showing you the light source that remains in perfect alignment with me. It is also the entity that is engaged in 24-hour surveillance in helicopter right over the sky space above me, in helicopter sounding and flying over and vibrating the apartment with simultaneity to documenting the witchcraft practices of the Ontario Police Department. And as I capture that and as I walk outside, this is how you know they're monitoring when they're driving in Amazon Prime gang stalking while delivering packages to the demons who live at the venue, in concert with the demons that are flying over the venue. All right, and the entity is the demons that live at the venue are gang stalking together. This is the significance of what you'll see on my website. This is the POC.wordpress.com, where you're looking at your shadow appearing on both sides of you, because that's what this is. And remember, at nightfall, where that same demon-possessed agency is using helicopters, that's wasting millions of dollars as a corrupt city. And Paul Leon knows all about the witchcraft that he's engaged in, and so is Mike Lorenz, and all of the demons who are gang stalking using helicopters. Again, the entire business of the Ontario Police Department is going to be a matter of what is already a matter of a federal investigation, and every state actor is going to federal prison and mental asylums because of the mental instability that's exposed, where gang stalking by police officers is underway. They're engaging in what is the intent to murder and kidnap someone. That's why police are gang stalking, by the way. They're systematically engaged in organized crimes where police officers are murdering people and kidnapping them. Okay, doing so with Tracy Banks, who is exhibiting malice with the corrupt state, misrepresenting her status in my life, misrepresenting her interests, engaging in fraudulent acts regarding my identity, regarding things that I have. All of these fraudulent acts are the ongoing collateral schemes that she and the Ontario Police, the City of Ontario, the corrupt courts, the State of California, in other words, in concert with the entity. They're pacing an engineered light. They're monitoring on Vine Avenue, living on Vine Avenue, shopping at the 7-Eleven, living at the venue. This is the pattern of conduct that they're all engaged in. That's why you have your shadows on both sides, because they're all gang stalking. It's all the elements of monitoring. And this is the same light activity you see after 4 p.m. Remember, as I captured after 4 p.m., that light activity was on this side. And at 9:30 in the morning, the fake sun is right here, and you're looking at what was engineered light covering the same patio area. That's the environment where demons are stalking in helicopters. As the state engages in gang stalking, the entire entity that's living in at a facilitating venue, not a private residence, they're all going to federal prison, 55 and over, and they're going to federal prison. They're gang stalking engaged in Title 18 federal stalking with the state, who you just saw engaging in what is real-time knowledge regarding the criminal conduct that I continuously document and publish. And as I do so, mentally unstable psychopaths and obsessed stalkers who are demon possessed, they are practicing witchcraft. As demons engage in the pattern of conduct of stalking with light activity, stalking with audible activity, and stalking with presence in the path, which is exactly what the Ontario Police Department did in a helicopter. All right, pay attention, because you're looking at children that are gang stalking right now. The entity is engaging in what is the practice of psychological torture. And this is the routine pattern of conduct by demons who are stalking, including in the unconscious state when you're asleep, when you're dreaming. And that's the practice of the demonic P.O.C., which Tracy Banks is practicing in the middle of the night on behalf of the state. This is what the demons that are engaged in 24-hour surveillance in helicopters That is the state of California, the city of Ontario, where shade is appearing, where you're showing your shadow, light is manifesting in the shade. That's the P.O.C. This is exactly what you saw at 4 p.m. The fake sun is still in perfect alignment with this window at 4 p.m. where you saw engineered light appearing upon that building over there. This entire property is going to federal prison, and the Ontario Police is going to be disbanded. And this is speaking to what Paul Leon, Alan D. Wapner are all aware of. And as you see them providing evidence against the entity, this is defying federal government. That's why Mike Lorenz is going to be prosecuted. This is domestic terrorism. This is what is clear prosecution. This is terrorism in the United States. P.O.C. That does not create vibration in the apartment. That is occurring under what is not the sun. That is openly engaging in what is demonic terrorism in concert with the state. And they are equally audacious in defying what are constitutional human rights of American citizens, because you're openly engaging in terrorism in plain sight, okay? To do so in the same exact manner is to engage in the same exact pattern of conduct. And only mentally unstable psychopaths engage in that sort of behavior, which is what the demon-possessed do on an ongoing basis. It is under no circumstances ever going to be reconciled with the specific environment, and they are openly engaging in showing the ways in which the corrupt government, the state of California, are terrorizing American citizens, kidnapping and murdering them. While being police officers, they will be removed from law enforcement, and the Ontario Police Department is not going to exist at all. This is openly gang stalking in the same way. Absent a helicopter. Understand the P.O.C. All right, it is currently 2:35 p.m. While you walk outside of the apartment, you're monitoring. Doing so while they're monitoring my genitalia day and night with that police department, the city of Ontario. P.O.C.